New York Times best-selling author Neil Pasricha in the house. Author of The Happiness Equation. We talk a lot about happiness is really sort of having really good productivity. We have a lot to do in our lives, and I love that we're going to be talking about the fact that doing things on a quick, tight deadline actually might be good for your productivity.
Yeah, exactly. I call it how you can insert panic into getting more done. And you know what? The root of all this, Tracy, is actually an article that appeared in The Economist magazine in 1955. I'm talking 67 years ago. And it was written by a guy named General Northcote Parkinson. He'd never written an article before, but he called the article Parkinsons Law. And the first sentence of that article was, work rises to fill the time available for its completion.
I agree.
This sounds familiar, right? Like if you have a minute to do something, it takes a minute to do. Or this is my wife's favorite one. The contents of your purse expand to fill the purse.
That's true.
No matter what size of purse you have, right? This is something I've heard hypothetically, of course.
Yes.
But it's like, you know, we fill the deadline. We fill the deadline with the work leading up to it. And I'll give you an example what happened to me. You know, I'm in college. You have an essay due Friday morning at 9. You ever showed up at class and the professor says, hey, I want to let everybody know we're going to extend the deadline an extra week. Some people are breathing a sigh of relief if they're not done. And for me, if I'm done, I'm like, no. I don't want to mentally revisit this essay for 7 more days of pain.
That's true.
That is torture.
Yes.
So the secret to getting anything done faster is artificially faking an early deadline. Artificially faking an early deadline.
So you basically have to believe you're fake, though.
Yeah.
Like you really have to commit to the fake deadline, because if you know you're faking yourself out, like I do that with the clock on my bedside table. I fake the time.
Yes.
So the time, and then I realized I started like catching up with my, I outfaked it. So now I make it a weird amount of time. It's like 17 minutes ahead.
You're too groggy to compute, so you just get up.
Right, so I get up. I don't know what that means, so I get up, and so that works. But you have to really commit to your fakeness.
Well, exactly, or have someone that commit to your fakeness, or have someone help you. So in Sam Reyna's case, this is a case study I talk about in The Happiness Equation. He is a tech executive. He leads a team of 60 people, and they work on a giant website that makes millions of dollars. You know how long it takes to update a website? It takes months. There's meetings, people are out of the office, everyone's scheduling things. You've got developers, copywriters, programmers, graphic designers, right? You know what he does? He books his whole team, all 60 people, for a secret one-day offsite. When they all get together in the morning, he says, we're going to update the whole website today before we go home.
Oh my gosh.
No one's out of office. There's no meetings to schedule. Everyone's in the room. Everyone panics. But over the course of the rest of the day, they get the whole website done. He takes a 6-month project, and by creating an artificial fake deadline, everybody works together and gets it done at once.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and you know what? For me, I was a kid always doing my homework on the weekends. You know, doing a book report on Sunday night, it hangs over your head on Friday or Saturday. If you can help your children fake a Friday night deadline, if you can help them fake a Friday night deadline, they've got Saturday and Sunday to hang out with the family.
That's right.
Right? They have that open space. So where in your life can you fake an early deadline or fake a small amount of time?
Okay, so you say, do only nerds do their homework on Friday night?
Yes.
Maybe, but they're the ones that have the whole weekend to party.
Exactly. Nerds,
right?
Yeah, exactly. You know, Leslie and I, we live in an old house downtown Toronto, right? So it's like something breaks in our house every day. A patio stone's like wobbly. The toilet's making a funny noise. When we moved into our home, it used to drive us nuts. We've got something to fix every single day. Now we have a new idea. It's called Old House Mornings. The first Saturday morning of each month from 9 a.m. to noon. I sent my wife an invite. She accepted it. Okay, the first, it's a recurrence. It's a recurrence. We spend 3 hours doing all the tasks on the list. And that gives us 29 days where we're not worried about how messy our house looks or whether this one's making noise, because we know we've got Old House Morning first Saturday of the month. Again, it's a fake deadline. We really could be doing chores every day. But because we made this little 3-hour wall around the first Saturday, it gives us 29 days where we're mentally at ease.
So I thought I was doing it right in university, but no. I should have been faking the deadline, because for me, I would do everything the night before. But I would get it done because it has to get done. but why wait till the night before? Get it done maybe a week in advance.
Well, exactly.
Create your own panic rather than the real panic.
And you know what the beautiful part is? When you create that space, if you get the deadline done earlier, you free your mind. You get rid of the shackles, and now you're reading more books, you're daydreaming, you're having creative conversations, you're calling your mom or dad. Like, you actually live life when you get rid of the stress at the beginning.
I love it. Okay, be more productive, people. Let me know if you are following the Neil Pasricha rule. I know you stole it from someone else, but whatever.
Parkinson's Law. Well, you want to call it Pasricha's Law?
Fine. Pasricha's Law. Parkinson's Law. Let us know on Twitter. Neil, thank you.